Hey everybody, Guest Sensei here. Long time no see. I know we were just over on Bonsai Kai Dojo for a live stream, and we're going to continue the conversation about Tory. I guess we're all talking about Tory tonight, but different things about Tory. So we're going to continue a conversation over here, and we do have Sensei here.
What's going on, students?
So my topic for today is about if Tori's mom were to die. And this actually came from a comment from Aaron Kreese from last night's stream, where he said Tori's mom dies in Cobra Kai Season 3 and she moves in with Terry Silver. So now I do think that it is a possibility that Tori's mom could die this season, because last season we saw that Tori's mom was on dialysis. And if you don't know what dialysis is someone who has kidney disease, and it's usually when they are in kidney failure, which is pretty severe. So I do think that it is possible for Tori's mom to die, and I know that it is pretty severe from my own experience, because my mom actually had to have a kidney transplant, and I knew when they told her she may need to be on dialysis, that was like bad news, because things can go downhill pretty quick when you're on dialysis. They said you could be like fine one day and super sick the next. So I do think that we could be seeing something happening with Tori's mom this season. Now, for the second part of that comment, that she'll end up moving in with Terry Silver, that part I'm kind of like, I don't know, because everybody's convinced that everybody's related to the legacy characters.
Right.
I know that, who was it? Was it Hayden or was it John that kind of like joked around saying like, oh, her grandfather, because somebody asked about, does Tori's father have like a jacuzzi or something? And like, he was like, no, but her grandfather does. So that is why a lot of people are thinking or theorizing that Terry Silver could be her grandfather, but I don't know. It is possible, but I don't know if they'll go that route. What do you think?
About what specifically? Which part of that specifically?
That Terry Silver could be her grandfather?
Again, with this show, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
That is true. Literally anything could happen.
I mean, it's plausible. It's plausible. It would be interesting. It really would.
It would be interesting if all of a sudden that is her grandfather. But I feel like because Silver and Kreese are so close, I kind of feel like if Terry Silver was Kreese's, Tory, sorry, because Sensei's on the phone in the other room and he's messing me up over here because he's talking really loud. There we go. Now I can't hear him. I do think that if Tory is Terry Silver's granddaughter, she would have already known something about Kreese. Because if they're that close, I'm sure Terry Silver would have had like photos of him and Kreese in the army and everything. I'm sure he would have told war stories. So I feel like Tory would have known Kreese if Terry was her grandfather. Unless she's just keeping that hidden. I mean, that is possible. I don't know. So, I don't know. What do you think about that?
I didn't hear that part because I had to take that phone call. You're going to have to repeat that.
I said, if Tory... let's try that again. If Terry was Tory's... That's such a tongue twister. If Tory was Terry's granddaughter, wouldn't she know about Kreese? Because they were so close. Wouldn't he have photos?
Yeah, at that point, you would think there'd be photos or phone calls, birthday cards, something, right? Like something indicating that.
Right. And then I do, the Mega Cloud said here, what kind of rubbish grandfather lets their grandkid live in a dump when he's rich?
Right.
That is another point. So it's like, I do think that something will happen with Tori's mom, that she probably will unfortunately pass, because things like that
she's in
are really serious when it comes to dialysis.
A lot of people are saying, oh, maybe it might be Julie Pierce that's Tori's mom, and then Julie Pierce's father is Terry Silver and this and that, but we don't. But Julie Pierce's father was Miyagi's whatever you want to call it, like he was in the military with Julie Pierce's father.
Right.
So that we could rule that out right there with Julie Pierce. But they wouldn't bring back Hilary Swank to have her dying in a bed. You know what I mean? So Julie Pierce being the mother is out. So I think the mother is just a random character they created for the show.
Right.
You know, just to show how bad it is with all of that. So yeah, what happens? God forbid, you know, her mother passes. It's just Tory and the brother. That's
right.
That's scary. It's
that is really scary. Like, who do they go and live with? I mean, because technically Tory's still 17.
Right.
She's still underage. She's still a minor.
Which, and the fact that she's under 18, just goes to show that she could participate in the tournament.
Right.
Right. You know, so that's how that whole thing works.
Right. So I think it's pretty interesting. I think that the first part of the comment is definitely true that her mom will pass, but I don't know if she will move in with Terry Silver because I'm not convinced that there's a family relation there.
Right.
So let's see. Did you want to say more on that, or do you want to start taking theories from the chat?
You know what? I mean, if we're ready, we can start posting theories. So let everybody know how to post the theory.
So I see it's already happening in the chat. If you could put theory and put it all in caps, this way then it's just easier to see it in the chat. Then type out your theory. Then I can showcase some of these theories here in the stream. So let's see. Oh, yeah, because Team Rubalcava Network over here is saying, what do you think will happen to Tory's brother? Did you already say that? Because he is pretty young?
Well, yeah, I mean, actually, would there have to be some sort of like a CPS called or something? Because she's underage.
They would probably end up in like foster care or something, which...
Yeah, she would have to have like a foster parent or something. That's true.
Yeah, which that would not be a good situation for Tory.
No, that wouldn't. Because, you know, a lot of those situations don't work out very well for some kids.
Yeah. Let's see. Miguel and Sam and Robbie and Tory go on a double date. I don't know if that's going to happen in season 4. Maybe down the road when everybody kind of chills out and isn't ready to kill one another. Maybe then that'll happen.
That's a stretch, Ginger. Let me tell you, or J1, Ginger. That's a stretch for sure.
Let's see. Maybe Robbie will start living with Kreese, and then Tory lives with Kreese when her mom dies, and Robbie and Tory start dating. That's interesting.
Maybe Robbie will start living with Kreese. Yeah, I could see him maybe living with Kreese, helping him out or whatever.
Right, but the second part said Tory then lives with Kreese also when her mom dies, and then they start dating.
Yeah, I could see Kreese taking them in, but let's face it, Kreese has definitely picked his favorite. It used to be kind of Hawk. It was sort of Tory, but now it's totally all about Robbie.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
He's been asking Johnny to have Robbie come over forever.
Right. Cobra Kai Nation said Bonsai Kai Dojo is in Cobra Kai. Yes. Huh? Yes. Cobra Kai Nation said Bonsai Kai Dojo is actually in Cobra Kai. So I said, yes, that is a theory that is 100% happening.
Oh.
Let's see. What if Hawk joined back to get info on Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang? I know that a lot of people think that Hawk is going to be a spy, but like, I don't know. I'm not convinced of that either because we saw the remorse that Hawk had. We saw how like he really wasn't feeling it, what was going on and what he was doing, especially when he broke Dimitri's arm.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying he's not going to flip back because, again, I don't think it would make much sense for him to flip back.
Right.
At least not at this point.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Daniel finds out Miguel returned the Medal of Honor and Robbie lied about it. Because we know that Sam knows that Robbie lied and Miguel is really the one.
Leo, on point, man. That's a good point.
That is a good one. I think Daniel will be kind of upset with Robbie about that for lying.
Yeah, that's true because it's like, Robbie, I trusted you. I took you into my house and everything. You know,
right.
What's going on?
But that's also going to get Miguel brownie points with Daniel.
Right.
And Daniel's going to be like, oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, but again, I think at the end of the series, you know, Robbie will be forgiven. And
I think that this will come into play when Hawk owns up to everything to Daniel.
Right.
And then Daniel's going to be like, so you took the Medal of Honor, so you're the one who brought it back? And he's going to be like, no, Miguel got it from me and brought it back.
Right, exactly.
Let's see. Bert's gonna win the All Valley. I mean, I love Bert, but I don't see him being the winner.
Everybody say justice for Bert in the
Justice
comments.
for Bert. Oh, this is interesting. I don't know if dialysis works like this, but what if someone from Cobra Kai or Miyagi-Do donate a kidney or something along the lines of that? Now, that would be interesting if all of a sudden there was like a big community effort within Cobra Kai or something to save Tori's mom. Because, the only way to stop the dialysis and help her is to have a kidney transplant. That's actually what had to happen to my mom.
Well, yeah, so no, what Barbara's saying would make sense.
Yeah.
If someone donated a kidney, then she wouldn't need dialysis.
Right.
But I don't know who the heck would do that, to be honest, at this point, like so short notice. Unless she's probably, you know what, she's probably on a waiting list.
She might be on a waiting list because she probably didn't have a match or a willing donor.
Yep.
Because like what they also do is they do programs where like if I needed a kidney transplant, but I didn't have a donor, but Sensei wanted to donate, he's a willing donor. What they can do is they can go into the database, find someone else who needs a donor that Sensei would match, and then their donor would match me. They can do it's like a 4-person shuffle of organs, which is
Everyone
like insane.
Wins.
Yeah.
You know, it
is an option that they do have. So it could happen.
It could happen.
It could.
Sure. I know we're saying it could happen with a lot of stuff, but you guys are saying some really great theories that are very possible.
Right. A lot of things that really could happen. That's why it's like we don't want to say like, no, definitely not, because they really could.
Right, of course.
So let's see. While I look for another theory to display here, remember to hit the like and subscribe with all notifications on if you haven't done so already.
You know, you're only 41 subs away from 900.
Am I really?
If we get those 41 subs, we get Guest Sensei to 900. So hit that subscribe button, everybody.
Let's see.
What's next?
Kylo Ren says, Kreese makes a deal with the person behind the All Valley tournament so that Cobra Kai can win and Miyagi Fang loses.
What, like, or they grease like one of the refs or something?
He already is, charming Councilperson Roberts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who
That's right.
originally is the one who then said, fine, we can do the tournament.
So, I mean, Kreese, I wouldn't put it past Kreese. As we all know him, I would not put it past him. What's up, Caleb? What's up, everybody in the chat?
Oh, wow. Tori's mom needs a kidney, and it turns out Sam's a match.
Imagine how crazy
Could you imagine that? That would be nuts.
That would be nuts. I agree.
Let's see. Dimitri and Yasmin go to the prom together. Yeah, Aaron, I could see that.
Dimitri and Yasmin going to the prom together? Yeah, totally. Now, the question is, are they going to show a prom in this show? That I feel like it's necessary.
Yeah.
Cobra prom.
I think they will.
Everybody hashtag in the comments Cobra prom.
So, talking Cobra Kai, Mike Barnes will have his own dojo, and Silver will pay him for his students since Cobra Kai is down students and they need to prepare for the tournament. Interesting.
It's very possible that Mike Barnes has his own dojo because, who knows if he was qualified for any other line of work. Again, a lot of people feel that that Mike Barnes is Johnny's old boss when he was a handyman. Remember, Mike, you're going to pay me what you owe me, Mike.
Right.
So I don't know, man. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where Mike Barnes comes back and if that was him and how they do this.
Right, of course, for sure.
Let's see.
For show.
Cobra Kai evidence said Cobra Kai and Miyagi Fang lose and it breaks out into a brawl. That would be interesting, but I feel like then they would totally be disqualified. Daniel wouldn't even be on the board for the All Valley anymore. Like, right. Daniel would be in like deep poop for that.
Yeah, I mean, again, Daniel definitely has, Daniel definitely needs to, make up for some wrongdoings in the past.
Right.
Without a doubt.
Let's see. Will Hawk be back with Moon? I do think that Hawk and Moon will be back together because I think that it's going to be a callback back to the season 1 before Miguel did the cafeteria beatdown on Kyler when they were talking about like, oh, I'd give anything for her to spit in my face or whatever. And it's going to be the original 3, quote unquote losers with the 3 popular girls from the hills.
Yeah, I do think Hawk and Moon are going to get back together. I would be as bold to say as confirmed. Just based on it, just makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't hurt things if that happens. So
no, not at all.
Why not?
Plus, I feel like Hawk was probably not as upset all the time when he was with her. Because after they broke up, that's really when he became like Evil Hawk.
That's true. Good point. Well
and that's
said.
why she broke up with him. For beating up Dimitri or chasing him through the mall.
That's a good point.
Kylo Ren said, Kreese manipulates Robbie to trash Miyagi Fang just like he did with Hawk.
Wow. But, okay. I just could not see Robbie doing that to Daniel after all he's done. I know Robbie was all pissed off that Daniel called the police, but Daniel did do that for his own good. But I literally could not see Robbie destroying a place that he helped fix.
Right, paint, fix, sanded the floor and everything. Put it back together after it was trashed.
Right, like that would be so stupid on Robbie's part, But again, it would be like, does he have allegiance to Kreese? I don't know. It's a whole messy situation, to be honest.
Yeah, it really is.
We're halfway through the stream here at 15 minutes.
Let's see.
Everybody hit that like button. Comment 111 if you hit the like, 222 if you haven't yet.
Johnny and Carmen get married, so Miguel and Robbie become stepbrothers, and they form an alliance. I mean, I think that could be like way down the road, because I feel like things are still a little too intense at the moment.
But we did talk about this.
We did.
I think if there's anyone out there for Johnny, it is Carmen.
Oh, I agree. I agree. But I'm speaking to the part about where they form an alliance as stepbrothers. I think that's coming further down the line.
Oh, wait, Caleb is trying to get our attention here. He said, I give up. Caleb, what happened? Did Caleb have something to write? Yeah.
He said that there will be a 3rd dojo to rival Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai at the All Valley.
That could be cool. Like, I mean, unless it's the Topanga...
Xander Stone.
Xander Stone!
And his crazy karate mom.
Oh, man, the karate mom. Remember, Amanda's like, karate moms creep me out.
Yep. And then she, tries to, act like she's all into it with Xander Stone's mom.
Of course.
She's like, wow, this lady's crazy.
I know.
Let's see. Kreese will choke Robbie, and then Silver cheer for him. Daniel and Johnny save him like Miyagi. Did we talk about this last night? About how we think that Kreese will choke Robbie the way that he choked Johnny?
I definitely think we're going to see that again. I do.
Let's see.
I do think that's going to happen. Because history does repeat itself.
Right.
Doyle Raymond had a theory. I don't know if he's in the list somewhere.
Trying to find it.
Because, the StreamYard thing lags a little bit.
Right. I can't find it.
Hey, Doyle, comment your theory one more time, please. Comment the word theory and then write it. Maybe Tristan's or Mega Cloud or anybody.
This one? I think that Topanga and Cobra Kai will unite since Xander's mom seems super supportive. Yeah, maybe. Or competitive, sorry. Yeah, that is possible.
That is possible.
Maybe he'll be a new student.
Cobra Kai evidence theory. Bonsai Kai Dojo is actually the announcer for the All Valley. I'm telling you, I nail that guy's voice.
You really do.
I forgot his name, but it's like, it's karate time.
Yeah.
And check out the new blue mats with the gold fists. I say blue mats, gold fists. That's a badass name for a dojo. I should have been him in the script. Oh, wait, no, he wasn't in that one. That's why I was Ron.
No, he wasn't.
That's funny. Cobra Kai evidence. Xander Stone!
I've actually said this a couple of times. If Robbie and Miguel become stepbrothers and Miguel and Sam get married, then Robbie would have dated his sister-in-law.
I know, right?
And then Johnny and Daniel would be, related, but through marriage in a way. Right,
because then Miguel and Sam, that's weird.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what. See, with
it's
that
one big happy family, karate family.
I just don't know if the creators would go that far, because it's like now you're questioning morals and values and stuff, Man, I can't believe how dry your throat gets from talking so much. We've been talking for like an hour over here.
Right, almost.
Are you guys all subscribed to Guest Sensei? We're trying to get her to 900 subscribers. At the current moment, she's at 863. So, what is that, like 27 more, 37 more, 47, 37 more. 37 more subs. So, comment 777 if you're subscribed with all notifications on. Remember, it's free. Comment 888 if you haven't yet. And Guest Sensei back to the theories with 10 minutes left to go on the clock. Thank you, Tristan.
We will get Kreese and Terry Silver flashback, them arriving to Okinawa and getting trained by Sato.
Kreese and Terry flashback. Kreese and Terry Silver. That would be interesting because remember, Sato and Chosen trained American military personnel for karate.
Could you imagine?
Yep.
That would be interesting.
Yep. Like, for instance, my uncle was in Vietnam, and he said when he was overseas, he learned all of his martial arts training overseas.
Right.
Which is interesting.
Right.
So, very possible.
Let's see.
You guys having fun? If you guys are having fun, comment, I'm having fun, Sensei.
We've got Robbie does the unthinkable and breaks Miguel's arm while they're fighting in the All Valley, and a whole ton of drama. What happened sounds crazy, right? Yeah. I don't know if they would break somebody else's arm again.
I don't know, man. I'm not going to lie, though. Robbie does have a lot of rage towards Miguel.
He does.
Like, a lot.
Doyle, I'm trying to find it. You said you posted it again, but I still can't find it.
Doyle! If you guys have ever seen the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey, you will understand that reference.
I don't know. I'm scrolling like all the way up, but I don't see it. Maybe it's just because of StreamYard?
Could be. Everyone repost your theory if it has not been put up on the screen yet, but please do not spam the chat. Just post it once every like minute or so, you know, so we see it, so we can get it.
To get his leg strength back, Miguel will go back to the pool training that Johnny taught him.
That could be cool.
That could be.
That could be cool, but remember he's like, I thought you knew the guy. He goes, no, I was lying about the night janitor breaking into the high school. My high school never had a swimming pool, did you?
No. Nope. Let's see. Miguel is going to work out more to get back 100%, and he will get his revenge against Robbie in the tournament, and Leo Howard from Kicking It comes to Cobra Kai. Yeah, a lot of people think that Leo Howard is definitely going to be in the show because of Jesse Cove's.
Yes, right. And you know what? I think that would be cool because they definitely want people with prior, martial arts experience because it just makes them look that much better on screen. So
right.
They don't have to train like brand new all over again.
Right. So that would be cool if Leo Howard became a Cobra Kai. Let's see. Oh, Aaron.
What
Theory. Tory moves in with Sid.
Oh my God.
Sid won't even let Johnny go back to him. I don't know if he would be letting Tory move in with him.
You need my money.
Let's see. Is Robbie mad at his mom for getting him arrested with Daniel? I think Robbie put most of that blame on Daniel because his mom is his mom. And that's why he went there to see his mom for, safety, protection,
for sure.
And all of that. So I don't know if he's going to be mad at his mom. I think he's still okay with his mom. What do you think?
Is Robbie mad with his mom for getting him arrested with Daniel?
I think most of his anger is towards Daniel.
I think so because he feels duped, because he feels like, oh, what the heck happened? I trusted you, yada, yada, yada. It's hard to say, but I think he'll always forgive his mom. His mom was the one who raised him like forever. Right.
Remember, even when he was bad boy Robbie, when he was like, oh, I got pizza from Vaughn's or whatever he said. Yeah. The place you like. And she was going out for the night. And he's like, yeah, we can watch movies and have pizza.
Right. Exactly. Team Rubalcava. That was a good Sid impression. Thank you. That's you need my money. Oh, the Karate King.
Celtics Nation said no, Robbie loves his mom. I agree.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Here we go with this. Chopper John. Theory Tory is Sid's granddaughter. Oh, come on.
Of course. Everybody is related to
Everybody's got to be related.
And then the guy that works at the pawn shop is related to Daniel.
Tori's mom is Jessica. Like, everybody is related. Apparently, Tory has, like, 3 or 4 mothers and fathers at this point and grandparents.
Every female on the show or in the Miyagi verse is related to somebody at this point, and the males are the same thing.
Right. Let's see.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure Daniel would want this, but do you think that Eagle Doe are going to make their students do something like the cement truck back in season 2? Yeah, I don't know, because Daniel would totally be against the cement truck.
He probably would. Make a class. Stop saying everyone's related. It's tired, boring, and old. Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly. And everybody, make sure to hit that like down below and subscribe with all notifications on if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
We got a few minutes left here.
I was going to say, we'll probably take like 1 or 2 more. Let's see. Robbie injures Miguel, then that's going to feel Hawk's fire, and Hawk will win the tournament. Maybe, because Hawk, he really stands up for his friends. He's a very loyal friend. He was pissed off.
Hawk has made a lot of strides in this show. His story arc and his character development is second to none.
Right.
Without a doubt.
Right.
So we're going to take, I guess, maybe 1 or maybe a few more theories, like 2 or 3 more real quick, because then we're about to wrap up because we got to have some dinner. We're getting Cobra hungry over here.
Frank said Carmen reaches out to talk with Robbie, and they both learn things about Johnny. Maybe, especially because now she's dating Johnny.
Carmen and Robbie have never interacted.
No.
Either.
I mean, because think about it. Carmen was the voice of reason for Johnny, just like Amanda is for Daniel.
Right, sure.
So imagine if Carmen and Amanda, maybe they team up together and talk to him. I don't know. Maybe.
It's possible.
Let's see.
And also make sure, guys, if you could real fast, follow us both on Instagram, right? At Bonsai Kai Dojo and at Guest Sensei. Comment 333 if you're following us both. Comment 444 if you are not yet. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Let's see. Kreese is Johnny's son because when he fought Kreese at the end of season 3, that he saw Robbie and Kreese said, now the 3 generations are together. I mean, I think Johnny, I don't know. So they would have known at some point that they were related.
Right.
With how much time they've spent together. As Johnny was being trained under him, you think that that would have come out before. Let's see. Anthony and Tori's brother become friends. Maybe because they're both younger, but I feel like Anthony's too much of a jerk for Tori's little brother.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Anthony and Tori. Well, yeah, wait, but didn't we say that Tori's brother was much younger, right?
Yeah, he looks much younger. But I think that's where we're gonna stop it for today.
Did you guys have fun?
We've been having a blast doing these streams with you guys.
Yeah, we're trying to maybe come up with a schedule for the times, but we'll always try and schedule them a couple hours ahead of time so that you get the notification early and stuff, so you can kind of prepare. But yeah, let us know if you enjoy the streams. Put your thoughts and your theories in the comments for Guest Sensei. Please subscribe. Let's get her to 900 subs, and turn on the notifications, and of course hit that like button, right?
Yeah. So this has been a blast, but until next time, strike first, strike hard, no mercy, and until next time, class is dismissed. Quiet.
There you go. See ya, everybody.